Magyar. It's been 100%
totally
Magyar
what you were talking about.
for Power Ranger. And the Bodvar is out for Kyna in game number 1 as we're going to Mammoth Fortress. We've got Hammer versus Hammer and the Great Sword versus Sword. So it's actually funny how the weapon matchup is just like so similar when you just look at the words. And it's just like, ah, but I have a greater sword. Just let
Kyna's Hammer is Kyna's got some drip going on right now. That looks cool.
Yeah.
It kind of looks cool. He looks kind of cool. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's an anniversary skin.
Yeah.
I'm sure Rizzy both.
Yeah. Get yourself one. Now's the time.
Weapons been sitting on the left side of the stage, and neither of them have even bothered to play with it. It has just been Hammer versus Greatsword. There's the first
they don't
major,
seem interested in switching their weapons out.
Major win in neutral there. Power Ranger trying to get that dash pivot follow-up, gets it with the recovery instead. Nair through the weapon toss. Such a great move. And, oh, he tried to do the combo down into Nair. Second time it misses.
He wants it so badly. It can be true at, like, just the right... Whoa.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild.
That was unexpected and
brings it the down tick, pivots it.
Yeah.
Well done. And Magyar's got that property with that signature where he fades back before the slash comes down, and it actually just hits in a massive area. The downside of it being that it is slow and punishable if you miss it, but if you get it in the right place, sure, just bringing out gravity cancel in the center of the stage, catch Kyna completely off guard, switches over to the Hammer now and starts boxing him away with the sidelines.
Power Ranger is set to build a pretty big lead here unless Kyna just takes him out immediately, tying up the stocks before taking too much damage. I mean, he still has a deficit to deal with, but he's in a great spot here, and he's just doing better and better. But now without any recovery options.
Ooh, I like that choice. It was just delayed enough to where the neutral could have caught him off guard, and that was nice.
Kyna's in trouble. This could do it. Oh, he's barely alive.
Power Ranger
comes in for the edge guard. Kyna cannot make it back to the stage. A perfect weapon
touched.
throw. Wait, what? It doesn't matter, because Power Ranger just goes down there and gets the slide kick ground pound.
I was wondering. Power Ranger threw his greatsword before he did the stomp side air, and I was like hoping that he was gonna serenade into the weapon, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, we dream of that kind of stuff.
Still got the edge guard though, and Kyna now down a whole stock. Oh, Power Ranger's been really going for that. He goes for the silent opener, then he dash pivots for the neutral light opener, and he hasn't been getting it to connect, but that seems to be what he's really hoping is gonna land on Kyna here. Woo! What? That was crazy. Silent bridge into the weapon throw up to cancel what would have been a continuation of that greatsword string every time.
You can see, it's something to pay attention to with Power Ranger and how he's using the greatsword. Wait, ooh, very tricky. Okay, didn't matter for Kyna. But when you're watching Power Ranger play the greatsword, what you need to be paying attention to is the routes that he's taking to catch someone's dodge. It's very different than any other weapon. I mean, it's similar to Scythe, and other weapons in the way that you need to catch someone's dodge. It has very few true anythings, right? Oh man, there it is. Power Ranger takes game 1. Almost a full stock.
Yeah, Greatsword is very much a grounded dodge punish weapon, whereas Scythe, you're just flying around in the air.
Well, just so you know what to look for, right? You can see it happening here. Power Ranger, he's doing different things every time. He's just trying, like, how can I trick him? How can I predict what he's gonna do and have a follow-up ready that's going to punish the way he reacts out of my opener.
Another approach.
And he's having trouble getting it. It doesn't matter. He's still winning, but he's having trouble finding any follow-up off of it.
Another approach with the greatsword as well can be in
100 light
game 1
attacks
or game 2. You just you do the same thing so much even if it doesn't work to condition your opponents to, and we were seeing that.
That's true.
So now that we're on a more consistent runway for the greatsword here, and kind of switched over from the Bodvar to the Koji. This is what I was talking about, right? If you want to outrange the greatsword, what weapon do you switch to? It's the bow. The downlight is something that can get through really easily, and if you dash through or dodge through, it's so easy to be able to turn around, get the side light, and really punish a greatsword player. And Kyna all on the bow.
He was
so
one
far.
down air away. He almost landed that snipe too. Ooh, okay. I love the way Power Ranger uses the gravity cancel downlight on greatsword to, like, get off me. Like, that's his get off me move. You know, if someone's too close, if somebody's sitting there trying to read what he's going to do out of hit stun, he just blasts them with that, the gravity cancel downlight, which is, you know, different than just the regular downlight, right? It's like it's the finisher of the downlight.
And any greatsword light attack is so interesting because, like, I feel like they're like mini signatures almost.
They're like little baby sigs, yeah.
Because you can, when you gravity cancel your light attacks, you're not getting the opener, you're getting the finisher. They are much weaker than if you had gotten the finisher through the
It's like its own little special.
So you're really getting the desired knockback more than anything else. And that D-Light works great as a get off me, as you said, because it covers all around him, and he descends while he does it.
Right. And, well, the switch to Koji for Kyna has been working out pretty well here.
Yeah.
Full stock lead.
If there is anything, there's not too many weapon matchups that I feel like, oh, wow, that's really rough for the other weapon. I talk about how I think gauntlets are pretty good against blasters, but when it comes to greatsword, I see bow. I'm just like, especially when you've got Koji, who overall is just a very solid legend to be picking competitively in the first place, and kind of has already shown how great he is on the sword. So far, it has been great, but now that we've got the sword versus hammer matchup, Power Ranger's starting to come and bring it back in this matchup.
Nice job by Kyna. He didn't even. Ooh, again, he just barely jumps over Power Ranger's attack and gets a punish off of it. That time he got the KO with it too. Oh, yeah. Bonk! Wow, he knew it was happening too. He was so ready for that.
That suit of armor is, for some reason, gets dented a little bit easier on this stage. You know, it's just, I don't know what it is, but you lose those stocks a little bit faster. Yeah. Oh, that could have been huge. But also so risky, considering that he's one stock orange. Oh,
wow.
Kind of gets him.
He actually caught him there. I think it had to do with his positioning, because he was not perfectly above him. He landed that nair like kind of to the side.
Oh, he went for the down again, but kind of had a ready to go for the nair. All right,
whoa, kind of. Yeah, that's no surprise that he got knocked out there. He used every one of his recovery options to attack. He falls to his death, but he knew it wouldn't matter because he's coming back on a fresh stock and he'd have plenty time to take out Power Ranger for him.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome that side sig worked there. But I was trying to think, why is he going so crazy off stage? Oh, this is a strategy that I've seen other players do. We would talk about it when we were watching Lance mains in North America. You don't want to pick up your next weapon because you know your stock's almost gone. You don't care if you lose it. Yep. And if you pick it up and lose that stock, you're primed onto the weapon that you don't want. In this case, he wanted the bow really badly on the next spawn, knew it was coming up next, said, okay, I'll push my unarmed as far as possible.
Oh, you're right.
And
you're totally right.
Picks it up, side sig, easy, one and done. Now it's 1-1, and kind of really dominant against Power Ranger. But Power Ranger is sticking to his guns. He's staying with the Magyar, going up against the Koji in game number 3 now that it's 1-1.
Yeah, interesting. I thought, you know, with his back against the wall, I assumed Power Ranger would switch off with the Magyar, but he's confident in this. Yeah. And, you know, back to your point about the bow countering greatsword in a way. You know, I'm of the opinion that there are no real counters to anything. I mean, really, you know, everything's designed. There's no counter is not designed, right? Like everything should be able to beat everything, and everything can beat everything. But, you know, I just feel like it always comes down to the players. But I have to admit, this is the most tangible example of a counter.
The downlight, like your greatsword.
Everything you brought up is true.
You want to start any of these openers, and the bow is just like there half a mile away being like poke, and then...
and it gets you with the downlight.
Yeah. Oh, but Power Ranger saying, you know what? Doesn't matter. That was an amazing conversion. He finally got the dodge punish that he wanted and finally didn't do a dash pivot neutral light opener after the side light. Like, he got in there, was able to take him all across the stage, side light finisher him off the left, and kind of now with the sword fighting against the greatsword, trying to get that neutral light as Power Ranger's just playing a very vertical game.
Oh!
No, he drifts right into it, but it's still not enough. The defense actually paying off that time.
And he did not mean to ground pound the floor there. It was just pixels away from getting the KO onto Power Ranger, but he seals the deal anyway.
And he's priming a sword. No, okay. So he stays over to the bow. Side air hits.
Ooh, woo! Oh, he got the dodge too!
Okay, this is just dominance over Power Ranger's unarmed state there. Kyna now fighting against the greatsword. One neutral light doesn't go for the neutral signature. Power Ranger is doing, well, he's actually stuck in the air. That's
Dude, you gotta respect how Kyna is like dancing around Power Ranger right now. Like this is, Power Ranger is the 2v2 champion, right? Remember how last week he won the 2v2 World Championship? This is the same guy. And Kyna's walking up to him like, I don't care who you are, I don't care how respected, how much accolades you have, I can defeat you. And look at this. He is still pushing this.
I can't imagine punching Magyar. I just like watched him do that unarmed strike. I'm like, ow,
Got all that defense.
that's gotta hurt. Oh, stomps there.
Yeah.
Evens up real
On a
quick.
small stage like this, that'll just KO. Well, here we go, down to the final stock.
Bo picked up. This is where Kyna's been crazy good. But Power Ranger with the D-Light finisher off of that, catching him ground, and great job. Oh, Power Ranger can just steal the stock just like this. Kyna's trying to get him into a juggle position, but Power Ranger staying above, gets the gravity cancel down light.
Oh, he read that so hard. Oh my gosh, Kyna! Is he about to finish him here?
Oh,
he can still make it back. Yeah, he's going around the other side. Kyna stealing all the weapons. Interrupted with this weapon throw.
Whoa,
holy cow. But this is still anybody's game. Now Power Ranger with the weapon. Oh, and he's got brutal signatures to finish him off.
My heart lurched when I saw that down sink.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. But oh, we're getting so close. Taza, someone's going to go down here any second. Who's it going to be?
Oh, Power Ranger gets a stop side here.
He can still make it back.
Jumps.
He can still make it back. Here comes Power Ranger with an edge guard. No, he retreats to get his weapon. That was almost enough to KO. I can't believe.
One more nair.
One one can survive anything else. This is. Someone's about to get knocked out. That's it. That's it. That's it. Even a neutral air from practically the ground is enough to get a KO when there's that much damage. How much damage got put out this game? When we see the stats, there's going to be some high numbers.
Both players
like
had to be over
500 each.
550. It was like probably around 590, 580. Wow. So Kyna, so great. Yeah, D-Light recovery there. The bow down light at the very end, getting the recovery here. What happened? Oh, that's that side stick knocking out on the left side of the stage.
Sweet. Oh, look at that. You were exactly correct.
both over like 550.
Weirdly close. Yeah.
Yeah,
they went to deep red every time, right? I mean,
yeah,
big time.
I mean, it showed, considering that he's playing Magyar and a side stick killed him from the other side of the stage, right off the left, just taking him down. One knockout there, and Power Ranger forced onto the Macho Man. This is the legend that I was expecting to see if he didn't feel like the success of the Magyar was happening, and we're gonna see if Action Lance can deal with how Kyna's been playing here. Did Kyna switch back over to the Bodvar?
No. This is Koji.
It's
Koji.
I do. It's just the armor. I was like, wait a second. Hold on. Okay. So he switched over to Koji. So the Koji's still here.
Koji the Pro-G. You got a little confused because he's in his pro armor.
But with the bow, I don't know if he's
gonna. Okay, that worked great actually. He was just and small Brawlhalla, an excellent choice here for Power Ranger as well.
Oh man, if Power Ranger wins this, I wonder if we go back to a situation
screwed that
where
one up. That's unfortunate. What?
I wonder if we go back to a situation where no, there's no way. I don't think Power Ranger goes back to Magyar ever here. It'd be interesting if Game 5 was Magyar Bodvar again. But
no way. Why would he switch back? I mean, maybe if he just wants to freak out the audience, I guess. But if he wins this, why would he switch off? He's doing so well with it too.
Yeah.
This is clearly the answer.
Yeah, he is doing fantastic.
Oh boy, it's Sir smelling like a Game 5, dude.
Yeah.
I think Power Ranger's about to bring us to a Game 5. He's 2 stocks ahead right now. Even if Kyna takes this one, he'll still be a full stock behind.
Oh.
Nice spot dodge from Kyna.
Yeah, Power Ranger. Okay.
Oh, big punish.
I mean, you could be greedy when you're 3 stocks to 1 there.
Exactly.
It's like if that gravity cancel sidelight hits, that's a nair,
converted.
and then maybe even a recovery afterwards, right? Like there's so much.
Yeah. Yep. He had a lot to gain there, and it was probably about time for him to lose that stock anyway. So here we are now with Power Ranger 1 full stock ahead on Kyna.
Sidelight nair. Oh, the down air he rode with it with the dodge.
But so much damage.
It's amazing how light and day it is between Power Ranger and the Magyar and the Macho Man in this particular matchup.
Yeah.
Where like Kyna was looking beautiful on the bow, and now the bow almost looks like he has no way of getting in.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
well,
he's in a territory where he gets side
if Kyna loses this, he'll have the opportunity to see what Power Ranger locks in with first. The winner of the previous round has to lock in their legend first. There it is. Power Ranger wins that game and brings us to a Game 5. As we live for Game 5.
And so that's why, like, what I said didn't make sense, but in my brain, I thought it made sense at first. I was thinking maybe he locks in Magyar in preparation for him to switch back to Bodvar, but then, no, Kyna would just look at the Magyar and be like, I'm not going to
Yeah. The tournament rules are the winner of the previous round has to lock in first. Give the advantage to the one who just lost. So
give Kyna pick
Power Ranger has to lock in, then based on what he picks, Kyna gets to choose. So obviously I think Power Ranger's going to go with the Macho Man again, but Kyna will at least be able to be like, what's my best pick against Macho Man?
Right,
you know,
right.
what's going to work here? Because I mean, the Koji can do it. I think the Koji can do it, but maybe you'll have something else in store. Well, actually, we need not wonder, because on the bottom right you can see that he's already chosen. Oh, we're just running it back. We're actually just going to run it back. Same stage, same legends.
Every game since game 2 in this set here.
You got to admire the tenacity.
Game 5.
Yeah, Power Ranger.
Game 5. Let's do this.
Okay.
Ooh, man.
So
remember,
really early stocks last game with the
Yeah.
axe. But what were you about to say?
That this is a very significant match, and winning this brings you into winners final.
Yeah.
This is a big deal. Winners final. That's the people in winners final are like the only people in the bracket who haven't lost a game, right? Like, oh no! It's 23 seconds. He already got knocked out. Oh my gosh, and he hasn't even taken any damage. That's a 0 to death.
Yep. That's
boy.
pretty devastating.
That's a flawless victory.
Yeah, Power Ranger on the Macho Man, bringing out the axe and the lance. Kind of now just starting to get on a little bit of hurt with the bow here as one neutral light hits, and Power Ranger just catches that landing. Can he get another one? Dodges in place. There's a second neutral light weapon throw. Third neutral light. Why not? Just keep going. He's been dominating the ground here.
Oh,
down
no.
here, D-Light, Power Ranger putting out the nares.
Dude, this is what a difference between the Macho Man and the Magyar was not getting it done. Oh my.
1 minute.
A minute in.
2 stocks.
1 minute, 2 stocks for Power Ranger.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Oh, that looks cool and all, but I don't think it's. I feel
let
like
out your
it's
frustrations.
gonna take a lot more than that.
Yeah. He's got a bit of an arm.
Oh, and he tricks his way back up onto the stage. Unbelievable. Oh, big finish.
I love that. Power Ranger saw that. He was like, okay, just waiting out the gravity cancel. He's going to fall pretty soon. And then it was 3 clean hits into deep yellow. Axe picked up down air. 1. Can he get a second one? No. Recovery hits. And that's still not enough.
Okay.
There's something about
How
Power
is he
Ranger's Macho
still
Man.
alive?
Tankier than Magyar, I guess. It's crazy.
Yeah,
the
that's weird.
survivability.
Oh,
okay.
jeez. With the chair.
You know what? You
With
don't even need Great Sword to get the gravity cancel D-Light. You can just do it with Ulgrim right in the down six, basically doing the same thing. To get off.
Probably not as
move
fast.
there.
I'm sure there's a difference in startup times there, but
same general idea.
only one of them has a chair, so big deal. Oh man, this is just rough for Kyna Ackerman. He is crushing it. Oh my, he's doing so much, but Power Ranger's just 1 hit away. I don't know. I want to believe that Kyna can get this done. Ooh. Oh man, and he is sure making it look good. Can he get the edge guard here? Yes. Okay. Do you believe? Do you believe? Kyna has to play a flawless stock here to win this game, and if he does, it'll make history.
Yeah.
Power Ranger just one-sider. Yeah, he's looking for it. He's looking for it.
Yeah,
There it is. Power Ranger takes the win, and he moves on to winners final now over Kyna Ackerman.
There's something about Macho Man's grin while he's fishing for a Sarah that just looks so terrifying to me. Like, Power just jumping around. He's like, I know I'm going to get you with this. And he gets some of the second
He really was set on that side air, too.
Oh, lots of dominance from Power Ranger with the neutral lights all throughout that game number 5. And then Kyna had such a beautiful second
popped
stock.
off. Yeah, he popped off so hard. But he was just so far behind by that point, it didn't matter. Yeah. That's unfortunate because he was looking really good. I was so impressed.
I feel like half the damage dealt from Kyna that game was off of that last 45 seconds of just, it was a crazy unarmed string into being able to pick up the sword, get the edge guard on the edge of the stage, but it was just so difficult to play around Power Ranger's axe. When you get in that situation in Brawlhalla where you're